evening, guys. DJ Wonder Chrissy here. Got the sound machine here too. This is the more fitting. I was over in the North Shore area today, Glenview, Northbrook, Highland Park, and folks that's more towards the lake, very close to the lake, just on the edge of Evanston and Glencoe, and some very high priced real estate, very high taxed communities over that way. Money doesn't seem to be a problem for most of the people over there. And while I was there, I stopped at a Bentley, Rolls Royce, and Cadillac dealership, and checked out. They had at least 5 or 6 beautiful full size Cadillac Escalades. Do you guys know how much? And then the ones they had, they were all the same. The price was all the same. Guess how much a brand new Cadillac Escalade runs these days? They're nothing more than a glorified Suburban. But anyway, these were running $102,000 for an Escalade. $102,000. Who buys that, right? I would hate to see what the lease costs, but buying that, I mean, where are you going to come up? How many? You're going to probably finance that for 80 some months, right? And at that point, it's a General Motors product, really, right? It's going to be falling apart at that point. And I think General Motors just came out with their earnings this week, and I believe the key message from their earnings was EV sales are going to be choppy. We still got Tesla and Ford to come up with their quarterly reports in the next couple of days. We know what Tesla is going to be. Tesla is they just laid off 14,000 people. There's videos out on YouTube of employees crying because let's face it, I've been fired several times in my life, laid off, whatever you want to call it. But these people weren't even told. There was a factory worker out of Austin, the huge gigabyte factory down there, where she said she checked her email, her work email, and couldn't get in for some reason. She was locked out of it. She showed up for her normally scheduled shift at work on a Monday morning, and her key card didn't work. And then she checked her personal email, and there was an email from the higher ups at Tesla telling her that she had been laid off and what she needed to do. Totally impersonal. I mean, she got notification from HR and everyone by email. Thank you for your efforts, and we no longer need you. That's, like I said, that's pretty lame, I guess. They've taken laying off people to a whole new impersonal level. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt when they can't even show up and tell you to your face that you're being laid off. They just send you an email and you're done. That's what the world has come to, folks. That's what the world has come to. So yeah, I was over in the North Shore of Chicago suburbs, and there's a lot of money flowing over there. I was hoping to get a picture of some Rolls Royces and some Bentleys. They didn't even have any outside. You had to go inside if you wanted to see the expensive cars. So I didn't try that. So I just kind of looked. You'll be seeing, I'll have some video of the Escalades, and then probably tomorrow I'll do a short Um, I did spend some time over there at an awesome cheeseburger joint that's been open for over 75 years. It's on its third generation of the family called Charlie Beinlick's. Um, awesome little hole in the wall that's stuck in Northbrook. I mean, Northbrook's, there's a lot of coinage there in Northbrook. Um, and this place making an awesome cheeseburger. I had a double cheeseburger. I probably should have had the single, but it was a huge burger. Wait till you see a picture or video of this burger. It was juicy. It was awesome. It was great. Um, it's like a country club crowd there. There looked like there's some golfers there, some older people sitting there drinking their lunch for the most part. Everyone was drinking. The tables around me, the golfers were drinking Tanqueray and tonic, and there was an older couple that had a walk. When the gentleman had a walker, and his wife was pretty old too. They were drinking rum and cokes and having some burgers. Kind of like a Northwoods type of place. You would never expect to see this type of place in Northbrook. Northbrook is a pretty hoity-toity type of town, but we had an awesome burger. The place is Zagat rated and doesn't get a lot of press though recently. Maybe 10, 20 years ago, it got a lot of publicity by the food critics around, but recently not so much. So there's a lot of good burger places in the Chicago area, and this is one of them. And I tried it out. It's been probably like 15, 20 years since I've been there. I was there many, many years ago, and it was pretty awesome. And it was just awesome tonight, too. So check that out. Also made a stop at the Glen in Glenview, where Susie-Q hails from Glenview, folks. She's hoity-toity, not real hoity-toity, just a little bit of hoity-toityness. So we went to the Glen there, and they had some beautiful tulips blooming. So we took a little bit of video of that. That's a nice place to walk around. They got a great park there, great shopping. They're getting ready to open their outdoor eating there at the Glen. There's probably 3 or 4 restaurants that have outdoor eating. So that's coming. That's coming. Maybe we'll take you guys there and have dinner one night at one of those places. But nice communities over there. I mean, I was only driving around for like 15 minutes, and I encountered like 3 G wagons, the Mercedes G wagons. One of them was an AMG. Saw a Tesla dealership or something. There's this oodles and oodles of Teslas at this one place on Skokie Boulevard. I don't know if it was a repair place or what, but I'd never seen so many Teslas in my life. And even just driving around, the North Shore is like Tesla haven. I mean, they like just use them as like to go around to the stores and everything. Probably 30% of the cars I saw were Teslas. So there's a high Tesla ownership in the North Shore of Chicago, which is fine, but seems kind of overkill for what's going on over there. But anyway, yeah, comment down below. Who in the hell buys a $102,000 Cadillac Escalade? And then what do you do with it? I mean, it's like a tank. I mean, I can only imagine what it costs to fill that thing up. It's got to have like a 20, 25 gallon tank to it, which would then run you into almost $100 or more of fuel, even because we're talking $4 here now, minimum. There's some places closer to Chicago, probably 440, 435. Here out in the outer burbs, we're considered, I guess, we're not even a collar county. We're beyond that, but we're paying $4 now, $4 a gallon for regular. And people, you know how they say 70 to 80% of the people are living paycheck to paycheck. Um, with the inflation the way it is, and they're saying, they're just talking to susie-q. She was telling me that there's a new inflation number coming out the next day or two. So get ready for that. Not only are the auto manufacturers releasing some earnings, we got an inflation number coming. And probably Wednesday or Thursday of next week, we got the Fed meeting. Usually it's on 2 days. The second day they issue what they're doing with the Fed rate. I'm expecting them to leave the rate the same, but you never know. So we're going to get a CPI reading this week sometime. But anyway, people are living paycheck to Monday now, is what I'm hearing. It's not even paid. The paycheck's not even getting you to the paycheck anymore because of inflation. So if you guys aren't feeling it, maybe you're just ultra wealthy, but I'm feeling it here. I mean, I feel sorry for the people around me who were already paycheck to paycheck, and now they've been thrusted into paycheck to Monday, trying to figure out how to get to Friday from Monday, and sometimes it's not that simple. So there you go. Looks like we got a few people joining us here. Hit the like button. This is Land Cruiser Midwest. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy. We got Mofo. Hey, Mofo, where have you been? I've been missing you. And the Last Incarnate, where is he? Where's Virtual Reality? We're missing you guys on the channel. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe. Hope you're doing okay. Be looking for some new shorts out there. I got some great content for you. We'll be releasing the next couple of days. Not much going on with the migrants here in Chicago. It's kind of quiet. And if you've been watching the channel the last couple of days, you know we had another police incident. They're still looking for the person that of interest that they think is associated with that, and hopefully they'll find that person. As I commented this morning, the fact that they don't know who this person is kind of tells me or opens the possibility this person is a migrant. I don't know for sure. I'll clarify that. I'm not 100% sure they are or not, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. The Chicago cops, when they want to, they can find people pretty quick. And as I said before, the fact that this person, they didn't know him and they had a good facial visual video or videos of him, tells me it's not a known, he's not a known commodity to the police. So, which kind of, like I said, points towards illegal migrant, a border buddy, a Biden buddy, border jumper, whatever you call them. But they're illegals. They are illegals. And our politicians are quickly trying to find money to support them. And I really think they're moving out into the suburbs here, slowly but surely. I think there's organizations like Catholic Charities and Salvation Army that are finding housing in the outer counties of suburbia. So we're starting to see them pop up here and there, which is fine. But it's another reason why I don't donate to the Salvation Army anymore. I don't donate to anyone that could remotely utilize the money for migrants. I'm sorry that it has to be that way, but I definitely have a moral high ground there that I'm not coming off of, and my tax-paying dollars is supporting many migrants already. So I'm not giving any more to any other organization that's going to support more migrants. I'm the last couple of years I've been a Tunnel of the Towers guy, so I'm definitely supporting them. Hopefully they will stay out of the migrant issue. And Like I said, I used to support Salvation Army. No more. They're done. I'm done with them. I get like 5 or 6 mailings from them every year, and they just find their way into the trash pretty quickly. So that's my update for today. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're preparing, right? Preparing. Things aren't going to get any better, folks. And as I said, there's a CPI number coming out in the next day or two. I got a feeling it's going to be bad news. And what else do we expect, right? It's reality at this point. It's just reality. Inflation is, it's down from where it was, but there's still the effects of, everything is up. I mean, people's spending is up, people's taxes are up, and oh, by the way, when your food prices go up 20% or whatever, your sales tax that you pay goes up 20% too, right? So people are being drained. People are financially being drained right in front of our eyes, and at some point, the smart people will say, no mas, right? That means no more, no more. So until that happens, I guess we just have to live with it. We just have to figure out how to navigate this ocean of inflation and how to get to the other side. So I have been eagerly doing that. I recommend that you stockpile precious metals, although we're not giving financial advice. I also recommend that you look at what you got in the stock market, and things may be coming down quickly in the stock market in the next couple of months. So if you can't lose it, make sure you've got a protective strategy within the stock market. The people that follow channels know I'm really into CDs. I just bought another CD today. I think I got like 5.2%. There was some banks that were offering a little bit more, like 5.4, but they were rated very poorly. Once again, we use Weiss Ratings, WEISS ratings.com to figure out how good and bad our banks are before we buy CDs. But so there you go. Every time we go to the grocery store, we're stockpiling stuff, water, canned goods, you name it. We're stocking it. We're stocking it. We're getting ready for whatever could happen. And if you look at the past 3 years, where we were and where we're at now, almost anything can happen. So hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Like, share, and subscribe. Watch our channel. Getting ready for car show. Car show season is coming up in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So you're going to see some awesome car videos. We'll continue with the foodie stuff, but as the weather warms up, we'll be doing some outside dining and out cruising in the Land Cruiser. That's what the channel was originally about, cruising in the Land Cruiser. Somehow we got caught up on migrants along the way, but that happens. That happens. So thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you're doing well. Hit the like button if you could. We're a small and growing channel. Can use them almost everything that we get. And share this with your friends and family, and hopefully they're all getting prepared for what's ahead, because if you're not prepared, it's going to get ugly. You're going to be a victim. You're going to be a victim if you're not prepared. So that's all I got to say. I think I went longer than I intended, so we're at the 19-minute mark. I'm over and out. DJ Wonder, Chrissy, Land Cruiser Midwest, Migrant Mayhem. See ya.